Welcome everybody to VINNOVA's and the Swedish Research Council's Information Day. Both those of you are here at this venue in Stockholm, and those of you who watch on the web by your computer. My name is Karin Åse, and I will be the moderator of this session today. And that entails, of course, keeping track of time with the speakers. So I hope you have your speech ready. And also to ensure that everybody has their mobile phones on silent. So check it. It's very embarrassing when it starts to ring, I can assure you. That actually happened during my dissertation. That was a bit awkward. We have the presentations from today, as well as this webcast, will be found on the VINNOVA webpage. And also, if you use Twitter, if you want to tweet something from this seminar, or if you want to keep track on other who tweets, you can use the hashtag VIH2020. So this is the agenda today. We will start off by an introduction by Dr. Malin Eklund from the Research Council. Malin is a deputy NCP, which is a national contact point for the societal challenge, health, demographic change and well-being. After Malin, Dr. Irene Nordstedt from the European Commission will give an overview. And after Irene, we will have a short break just to stretch our legs a little bit. And after that, we will have two witnesses, as we call them. They're the people who actually do these things for real, not just talk about it. And we will also meet a person who will talk about a support office for small and medium-sized enterprises. That will tell you about the support that the small and medium-sized enterprises can get in order for them to be part of this Horizon 2020. And you might wonder about questions. There will be questions, there will be possibilities for you to ask questions, but we've decided that after each speaker, I will ask a question or two, and before the small break, where we can stretch our legs, and at the end, the floor is open to you. So those of you who have pens and papers, use them, or use your memory cells, or use your iPhone or whatever. But keep track on the questions, because now you really have an opportunity to ask all kinds of questions regarding this societal challenge. So, first out, Dr. Malin Eklund. As I said, you're the Deputy NCP for this societal challenge. Here you go.
Thank you. Okay, so I will give an introduction. So first, I would just like to present then VINNOVA, which is, as you know, a governmental agency under the Ministry of Enterprise. And they provide funding for research and development. And VINNOVA has the national responsibility for providing information like this regarding the EU framework program and for research and technical development. And they have around 200 people here in Stockholm and in Brussels. And looking at the Swedish Research Council, we're under the Ministry of Education, and our main focus a little bit more towards basic research, researcher-initiated research. And with regards to the Horizon 2020 program, we are more responsible. We have expert roles in more of the excellent pillar, where we have the ERC, Marie Sklodowska-Curie, and so forth. And we're also part of the experts when it comes to two of the challenges. Number one, which is the one we're here today for, and the number 6. And we're around 185 people. So, and here again, it says in Stockholm and Brussels. And actually, then it's just one in Brussels, and that's me. And I started there in August. So now together, VINNOVA and I, and the Swedish Research Council have an office together with in total of 4 people. And I wanted to show this picture to just give you to see that actually, the EU funding is a big part of the funding that our Swedish researchers get. So what you can see here is it's the year 2014. And from the Research Council, it's 5.7 billion, and you have the VINNOVA with 2.4, and then you have the framework program 7. So as you can see, it's a quite large, substantial part of the funding that the Swedish researchers get is European funding. So it's an important source of funding. So we have a number of national contact points, and what they're supposed to do is to give you information. We arrange workshops. We can meet one-to-one, and of course, give legal and financial advice. And that's, we have specialists for that. So we can also guide you to the right person. There are trainings, and we do provide with statistics, analysis of the results with regards to the Swedish participation, and in general following the development of the program and future programs. And these are the 3 NCPs for this challenge. So I'm the one representing us today. Unfortunately, Britta is not here. And we also have Thomas Jakobsson. But all of these 3 people can help you. But we shouldn't forget that there are many other ways of getting support. And we have at the local level, you have the university, the grant offices, and there are around 200 people working on supporting researchers in writing and finding opportunities for grants. We have also at national level a support office, which was mentioned previously, that one of the representatives is here today that can guide you more specifically when it comes to small, medium-sized enterprises that want to take part in grant applications. So don't forget, all of these support functions are here for you, and they're free of charge. So make sure you use them. And just very briefly now, so we're here today for the Horizon 2020 program, which started in 2014. And just very, very basically, in the Horizon 2020 is built of 3 priorities. We have the excellent science priority, where I mentioned the Swedish Research Council has quite large responsibility for. We have the European Research Council and the Marie Sklodowska-Curie actions, and I think we have 2 of the national contact points here today that you have the opportunity to ask questions to later today. And we also have the infrastructure part. And the middle priority, industrial leadership, is more towards innovation, research and innovation, and developments towards closer to the market. And the third priority, we have the societal challenges, where 6 different priorities have been identified with a focus to fund research that will help Europe to solve some of the challenges that we are facing. Yeah, that was it.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Malin.